name is Miss Molnar, and today we'll be reading Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max yelled, "I'll eat you up!" And he was sent to bed without eating anything. Does anyone remember what Max's mother called him? That's right, Max's mother called him Wild Thing. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Can anyone see Max's bed anywhere? No, that's right, we can't see Max's bed anywhere because his room is filled with vines. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. Can anyone see a few letters on Max's boat? 3 letters? That's right. They're right here. Those 3 letters spell Max's name. M-A-X. Max. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Does anyone know what the word gnashed means? Gnashed their terrible teeth. Gnashed means to grind your teeth, like when you're really, really angry, like this. Gnashed their terrible teeth. To grind your teeth. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with his magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start! Can anyone point to where Max's crown is? That's right, Max's crown is on his head right here. And that's because they just appointed him king. They just made him king. Here they are dancing with one another underneath the moonlight. And here they are swinging from the trees. Has anyone ever swung from trees like Max and the wild things? Me too. It's so much fun. And here Max is riding on the shoulders of one of the wild things. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely, and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. And so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. Does Max look very happy here? No, he looks pretty lonely to me too. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye Does anyone remember what gnashed means? Gnashed their terrible teeth? That's right, gnashed means to grind your teeth, like when you're really, really angry, like this. Show me like this. That's right, very good job. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. There he is sailing in the dark underneath the moonlight. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. How nice is that? And it was still hot. Did everyone like that book about Max and the Wild Things, called Where the Wild Things Are? I know I did.